Filip Hrgovic in the middle of lockdown 3.0. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm in the laying position because I come from training session now and it was hard. So sorry for that.
No, you're okay. You've earned your rest. Can you tell us anything about the training session? Why was it so hard today? What were you doing?
I did in the morning 1 hour running and 6 rounds of shadow boxing. And in the evening now it was hard one. I did 6 rounds on heavy bag, but 5 minute rounds. And after that I did 15 minutes shadow boxing with dumbbells, and after that I did 600 sit-ups and 150 push-ups and jumping rope and few other exercise. It was long training.
Is this the training regime for a heavyweight world champion in weight? Is this how you train?
And tomorrow we have 16 rounds on the mitts and heavy bag, but 5 minute round. Crazy, man.
So it'll be another lying down session tomorrow night then as well.
Yeah, it's good. I like that. I like training hard. I always did, and I like it.
Talk to us a little bit about lockdown and if it's affected your training. How would it be different if we weren't in lockdown?
But for me, honestly, it's no, I don't see any difference. My whole life is locked down, and I uh, I have my own gym. City of Zagreb built the training center for me, and I'm there with my coaches, and I all the time since the this COVID stuff start, all the time I was training. I was in my gym with one or two coach or sometimes alone, and all the time I was training. And now as well, lockdown is in the Croatian in Zagreb, but I'm allowed to be in my gym, and everything is normal for me.
How long have you been training now? How long have you been training to be a boxer? When did your journey start?
I start when I was 14 years old, so 14 years ago.
Wow. And you obviously you had the ambition, you had the drive. World title is the ultimate goal, is it?
Yeah, world titles is ultimate goal, of course, and we're working hard to reach that, and I believe that I have all the tools to do that.
Which boxers inspired you when you were starting out, when you were watching boxing on the television? Which fighters stood out?
I never had any particular boxer to choose, but I like all the great champions from the history, but I didn't have one favorite boxer. I like to watch all the old fighters, and I have a lot of them who I like, and yeah.
Well, it's 2021. We've been saying all the way through 2020. 2021 will be the big year. What aspirations do you have this year? Who are you looking at this year if you could pick any fights?
I have a wish to fight all the good names in this division. I'm looking for big fights, big names, and all this until now it was just warm up for me, and I win first 12 fight easy, and I feel like now just real stuff is coming now, and I want to have fights with all the big names in the division, and I hope so. Next fight will be some good name, and our goal is to fight 3 times in this year, and all three times I hope so it's gonna be some worthy opponent.
You said a couple of names after your last fight, after the last time out. You mentioned names like Joe Joyce, Alexander Povetkin, Dillian White. Talk about Joyce in a moment. It's Dillian White versus Alexander Povetkin next. Are you going to be having an eye on that fight?
Yeah, of course. You mean Povetkin versus White?
Yeah.
Of course, I will look that fight, and it's gonna be big fight. I'm looking forward. It's soon. It's
Very
it's
soon.
in a few weeks, something like that. And of course, I'm interested in all the fights in heavyweight division.
You mentioned Joe Joyce last time as well. He's obviously fighting Alexander Usyk. Is the winner of one of those two fights, either Joyce Usyk or a White Povetkin, is the winner of one of those fights the one that you would like next?
Of course, man, that will be jackpot for me. I would like to do that, but I know none of these guys would accept fight with me, because and they know, and I hope so. It happen. I would sign now if you ask me, but like I said, I think no one of these guys will accept that offer.
You have a bit of a special routine after a win, don't you, Philip? How do you celebrate a win when you were back in the dressing room?
Yeah, for all my 12 fights, we have a routine to go in the McDonald's after the fight. So that's the routine, and I hope so. It will be until the end of my career that we will celebrate after every fight.
What would be on your order if you won a world title? Because you're allowed a little bit more if you win a world title.
Yeah, we will see. We will see, but it's not gonna be small portion.
Do you I know this may be putting you on the spot a little bit. Do you have a message to the heavyweight scene? If you could send a message to Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua and everybody else.
I will. I'm not the man of many words. I will send a message in the ring. I'm working very hard, and they they all know who is coming. They all know I don't. I'm not similar like Dillian White or someone like that who always talk every day on the Instagram and talk a lot of shit. I'm not that kind of a guy. I just work hard, and I'm waiting for my opportunity, and I will show all the world, and they all know who is coming.
Tyson Fury said he sees you as a potential future world champion. Is that how does that make you feel having Tyson Fury say something like that about you?
He don't need to tell me that. I know that. He
Fantastic.
don't need to tell me. I know that, man. And they all know. They all know. Don't worry.
Maybe one day we see Tyson Fury versus Filip Hrgovic. How does that fight go?
I beat him. That's simple.
Excellent.
I beat him.
Well, Philip, you've had a hard day, and we're going to let you rest up for tomorrow. I can tell you've had a hard day. But listen, we will do some more. We will do some more catch ups like this throughout your training camp, and when fights are announced, we'll catch up again.
I had hard day, but tomorrow more hard. So, and after tomorrow more hard.
Hey, the heavyweight mountain is a tough one to climb, but the view's worth it when you get to the top.
Yeah, that's correct. Thank you for conversation. It was I enjoy the talk, and see you soon. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
Bye bye.